Hey everybody, Valheim released some development news today, and in this first paragraph they just talk about hiring new people, or they're working on it, they're doing interviews, and then they go on to talk about this horse right here. And before you get too excited thinking that they're adding horses to the game, what they actually say is that they've collaborated with a riding club to get them a new horse. Isn't she a beauty? You'll definitely see more of her in the future, but this does not mean we'll introduce horses to the game, but that they will be taking field trips to visit the horse. And yes, it's a beautiful horse. And then they go on to mention that they've done some updates recently, and they say that the work on Hearth and Home is going well, but they want to make sure that it's as good as they want it to be before they release it. They don't want to release a shoddy product. And then they have given us two sneak peek images right here. So the first one is this kind of just big orange square that doesn't really have much definition, and we'll talk about that here in a second. And then this other one, which looks like some building pieces. Okay, let's go over into Photoshop and take a look at each of these images a little bit closer. Okay, so here's the first one. You're not going to be able to really tell what this is just by looking at this. But when you come and compare it to the horse picture that they showed, it suspiciously looks like a similar color. So even though they say, quote, "This does not mean that we'll introduce horses to the game," this does look suspiciously like the horse, especially when you pixelate the horse a little bit. So is it the horse? Is it the saddle for a horse? Is it something else? Guess we'll just have to wait and see. And then we go over to the other picture, and here on the left is the original picture, and I just brightened it up on the right. So if we look at this picture, it's basically two sections. The left side, which I don't really know what this shape could even be, so that could be something new. And then these cross beams they've got in the window. Now I tried to recreate this with the 26-degree roof crosses that we have, and this is the closest I could come up with. You can see they're very thick, and they don't really look like this here. The bottom piece is much thinner than this upper piece. So it looks like we might get a new piece for decorating, making windows, or just creating new structures with, which will be nice. What do you think it is? I really hope they're just trying to divert our expectations with this, but I would love to have horses. I think it'd be a lot of fun and make me a little less reliant on the portals. I actually like traveling around by foot or on ship. So what do you think about these updates? What do you think about this sneak image here? What do you think it is? Have you stopped playing Valheim or taking a break until Hearth and Home releases? Let me know in the comments. That's it for now. Have fun out there.